today's video, we're going to be looking at this really amazing case for the Apple tablets. Now, you can end up getting this for a few different devices. They do have them for the iPad Pro, iPad Air, different sizes, and also the new iPad A16, which I do have here. The company ended up sending me one of these for review and testing. Now, one of the coolest things that's going to get you quite a lot of attention are definitely the colors. Now, you can end up getting these in 5 different colors. Here is all of them. I believe I did end up getting the blue one. I'll check that once I do unbox it. Right on top, we do have the user manual. Now, if you do have any issues with the keyboard, like troubleshooting, connecting, or the shortcuts, I definitely recommend referring to this. And also inside the box, we do have USB-C to USB Type-A to end up charging the keyboard because it does have a built-in battery. Now this is transparent case, and as already mentioned in the beginning, you can end up choosing this in few different colors. All right, next let's end up installing the iPad. So we're gonna push it in here, top first. There we go. Touch ID works perfect, no issues. It does have all the cutouts for the speakers, Touch ID. Of course, you do have the cutout for the cameras, and then the same thing with the USB-C. Now, one cool feature about this case is the Apple Pencil. So if you do have the Apple Pencil, you can end up raising this up and storing the Apple Pencil here. How cool is that? All right, next, to connect the keyboard, all you need to do is make sure it is on. Then you're gonna press FN+C. You're gonna hold that for around 3 seconds. Now the little sign here will start flashing. You're gonna open up your Bluetooth on the iPad, and then all you have to do is just go and you're gonna find it here. And then all we have to do is just pair, and now it says connected. So here we go. Now, like a lot of these keyboards, the trackpad is gonna be a little bit iffy in the beginning. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go general, then we're gonna go down till we hit the trackpad. And now all we have to do is just adjust some sensitivity here. Oh, now it feels so much better. So just one level down. Let's see how another one feels. Oh, actually, that feels even better. Now here you can also end up adjusting different settings. So for example, now I can do 3-click. I can also do 2-click, pull it on the side. Same thing with this one. And I gotta say, the trackpad in this case, is really fast. The keyboard itself is a pleasure to write. Unlike most of the other keyboard cases where you do end up getting the chiclet keyboards, these ones are totally different. These ones do have quite a lot of travel. Let me see if I can show you that. So as you do press them, they do go down quite nicely. I mean, this is very surprising to find a keyboard like this on a keyboard case. Usually, you know, for keyboards like this, you do have to get them additionally, not on the case. But this does have a pretty good soft feel and good travel. And I do like using it for writing. Now, this keyboard also has 7 different colors and 3 brightness levels. To turn that on, all you have to do is just press the FN on the left side, and then you're gonna press, you will see the little light icon right next to the space bar. So you're gonna hold that, press this. Now we have the green color. If you press it again, you have the medium brightness, and then we have the highest brightness. Even though the light is set on the keyboard itself, but it feels like it goes all the way around. And I gotta say, this looks quite amazing. This is probably one of the coolest keyboards ever had. All right, let's check the rest of these colors. So we have the red, one last thing I wanted to show you is it also does have the battery level here, and it charges right here on this right side. Now the case itself is made of pretty good quality. We have, I believe this would be TPU, then we have plastic that goes all the way around. We have the precise cutouts. Now this 360 degrees is a game changer. So if you do have, let's say you have this in a class and you want to show something to your friend next to you, all you have to do is just push this around. Now, another way it can come in handy is if you're playing a video, you want to, turn it this way. Now, let's say you just want to use the iPad. You don't want to use the keyboard. What you can do, instead of just popping out the iPad, taking it, you can end up twisting it this way, and then you can just push it down. And now you can just end up using the iPad if you want to sketch it, if you want to just hold it in your hand, take it with you, or whatever you want to do. I think, honestly, this is one of those keyboard cases that seems too good to be true. You're kind of going around and trying to find something that you're not going to like about this case. So far, honestly, I haven't found that. The touchpad seems to work very nice. It's very fluid. Everything I do with it is just very responsive. Then you have this keyboard, the travel, the typing on it, the way the fingers feel, and also the size of it is just perfect. I mean, here is my MacBook keyboard, and it's pretty much almost the same size as this keyboard. So my fingers already adjusted to it. And then, of course, you do have this backlit. I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. I don't know how they did this, where it kind of reflects on the sides as well. But no matter if it's a lighter room or in the dark, it looks absolutely amazing. And then finally, you have one of the best things I've seen on the keyboard case, which is the 360. I think this is honestly a game changer. So if you're looking for one of the coolest and best design iPad cases, this is the one that I would definitely recommend. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.